Hey guys, it's Cameron here with Earnest House Buyers. Every week I bring you tools, tactics, strategies, lessons I've learned, things that helped me build up a sizable portfolio in about 2 years, and now manage that portfolio. Today I want to take a question from a subscriber, and it's got multiple parts in it, so I'm going to kind of try to break this down, and we're going to walk through it. So I'm just going to read the whole question, and then we'll, like I said, we'll break it down and walk through the question here and answer every bit. I know. The subscriber asked, I know the listed property on the MLS would provide the title company, which is opened by the listing agent, and the earnest money has to be a cashier's check. But who is the escrow agent if we buy an off-market deal? And does it have to be a cashier's check as well? Also, when should we open a case in the title company? Okay, some great questions here. First of all, so the listing agent can open title somewhere. They typically don't. What they'll do is they'll say the seller prefers, or the seller would like whatever title company, ABC title company. They would like to use them. You can request to use a title company that you prefer. There is nothing that says that you have to use somebody else's title company. That's all. Almost everything is up for negotiations in real estate. Almost everything. And that is one of them. If they suggest this title company, ABC, and you want XYZ, just tell them, here's my offer. We would like to close at XYZ title company. Usually it's not a problem. The earnest money has to be a cashier's check. So in Texas, the earnest money has to be delivered in so many days outlined in your contract. I have always just used standard checks. I have never, ever sent in a cashier's check. I've always taken a picture of the option fee and earnest money and then sent it in. If you guys want to check out a video on earnest money, on what I talk about earnest money, you can go up there. But the earnest money, I just take a picture of the check, send it in, and then immediately send it in. So they have physical proof, or they have a picture, and then they'll get the check within the next day or so. And like I said, there's rules and outlines on how many days that has to be delivered to the title company. So who is the escrow agent with buy an off-market deal, and does it have to be a cashier's check? I think I've answered those two questions. You guys can pick off-market, anybody you want to. Doesn't matter. Whoever you want. And again, I would go find a reputable title company and do the closing with them that's familiar with wholesale deals. Do not have to lie. You do not have to say, I've done 100 deals. Just tell them, I'm new, I'm starting to wholesale. I would love to find a title company to work with going forward that can kind of help me hold my hand through the first deal or so. And most of them are going to be okay. If they have a lot of business and they don't want your business, trust me, it'd be good to find that out now than when you send them a deal and you're under a time crunch, because you'll get kicked to the back of the line, or you won't get the attention you need, and that's very, very frustrating. And again, I think I've said it doesn't have to be a cashier's check unless your contract says otherwise. Again, I use the standard TREC contract. If you guys don't have the TREC contract or know what that is, check out this video. I walk kind of through the TREC contract. Also, when should a case in the title company be opened? So what we've done is, what we'll do is we get the TREC contract signed by the seller. We immediately take that, and I take that contract, and actually at the seller's house, or where I get the contract, usually I'm at the seller's house when I get the contract, I will have my earnest money and option fee there with me. And I will take that check, the option money, I'll hand that to the seller. I'll take a picture, I'll hand that to the seller, and then I'll take the earnest money, take a picture of it, put it in the envelope, and send it to the title company, right? When I get home, or get to the computer, I take that contract and I scan it and then send it into the title company. I don't know if every single title company wants just a scanned copy. My title company that I use is always comfortable with me using a scanned copy. They don't seem to have any issue with it. I don't know if that's with every title company, but they're very comfortable with that. So I scan it in that night. Then the next day or so, they get the earnest money and the seller has their option fee. Done. So the question, to answer your question directly, immediately. I mean, once I get a contract, I send it into the title company. There is no charge. I walked through some of this in one of the other videos about title companies. Check that out, and it talks a little bit about title company as an open title and how we deal with that. I hope that answered your question. If it did, let me know. If it didn't, let me know. Be cognizant of deals on the MLS that you want to try to wholesale. If that is something that this question's kind of talking about, or if it's just maybe about general deals, deal flow structure. Okay, well, if that was helpful, please let me know. Appreciate y'all's questions, and I'll see you guys next week.